I am 777. All my trades and in profit. Good evening, and welcome each and every one as you log on. Let us know which cities you're calling in from. Drop it in the chat. Together with those affirmations, my name is Patricia Miller, and I'll be facilitating your call this evening. I'm going to be taking you back to the basics of understanding the BYOB cash out strategy. So let us know where you're calling in from. Drop it in the chat. Good evening from Milwaukee. I am a BYOB master trader anointed for wealth. I am the signal. All my trades end in profit. I am a profitable trader. Great. I own Kingdom Currency. Good evening from Chattanooga. Welcome. I am a professional, educated, confident BYOB master trader. I am the signal. I am 777. Pleasant good evening to all of you here. If you're new to the call this evening, if it's your first time, drop a 111 in the chat. Drop a 111 in the chat if it's your first time. And if you haven't done so already, I'm going to kindly ask you to download our BYOB app. If you have an iPhone, you can go to your app store and download our BYOB app. If you are on Android, then it's your Play Store, right? This way we can connect you to our community where you can see people cashing out and making a decision to change their lives. A pleasant evening from Solon, Ohio. Good evening from Milwaukee. Good evening. I hope you're all having a profitable trading week so far. This evening, we're going to be taking you back to understanding the basics of the BYOB cash out strategy. And to let you know that we are streaming online this evening. So I want to say a big shout out to my online family viewing on YouTube and Facebook. I want to let you know that BYOB is the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. We're here to provide you with a skill set. So kindly share the link with your family and friends online so they too can be empowered. Good evening again from Milwaukee. Good evening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to take you over to our website. And I'm telling you, it's newly revamped, with so many different tools and resources to help you along your trading journey, right? And I'm going to kind of implore you all to come here, browse, have a look around, because there's so many great stuff set up here for you on this website, right? And as you can see, our message or vision, BYOB is the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. And we're here to provide you with a skill set. The mission is for 2 million families to be financially educated and impacted. And it begins with you, ladies and gentlemen, right? So you have to come and get that information to spread to your family and friends. And you can do so by joining our webinars. We have 2 sessions each week. We have one on Sunday at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and there's one on Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just click on the register button here. It will ask you for your email and your name and your email, and you'll get a link with a reminder to join when the sessions are in place, right? So we have Sundays, and like I said, 2:30. So whenever you're available, you can join in one of these sessions. Sundays at 2:30 p.m. and on Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Come here, guys. You will hear more about the movement. You will hear how to get enrolled in the academy, because like, we mentioned earlier, when we started off this year, we're going to be moving away from the Zoom platform. So we want to ensure that you're all registered, you're enrolled. So come and join in the webinars, hear more about how to go about getting registered so you won't be left out. We also have an affiliate program here, guys, you can take advantage of. And you don't have to be a BYOB enrollee to sign up, but there are great benefits. So you can come here, click on the sign up with BYOB to get more information. And I just want to browse around the website a bit. Like I said, we have quite a few resources here for you, quite some success steps to help you with your personal development, books, to help you along the way, right? So come on here and browse around. We have some trading tools here for you, right? Live feeding the market. We have the trading view on the website, right? Guys, you can come directly here to do your analysis, right? It's live. There's a live feed here. And it also with this trading view, it comes with the BYOB cash out strategy already embedded there. So you can just come to the website, do your analysis with trading view. We also have our economic calendar. The fundamentals is quite important, right? So it's at your fingertips. We have the economic calendar right here. You can come and check out the news prior to your trading, right? We look at all our high impact folders, right? So you can come here to check the news. We have some personal testimonies and opportunities. Again, I said, just come here, browse around, have a look around, so you know what's happening in the community, because we are changing, we're elevating, we're moving forward. We have our own trading academy, guys. So I want to ensure that you're all up to date with the information. So come on the website and you will get all the information that you need, okay? And join in the webinars, please join in the webinars, right? Again, guys, I want to direct you to our summits. We've started our summits this month. We had 2 so far this month, one last weekend and the one prior. And you can come here and reserve your spot, right? This coming month, right, we have a few webinars, summits, sorry, right? We have in Cleveland, Ohio, that's April 15th. We have one in Jacksonville, again, in April 15th. And we have in Detroit on Saturday, April 22nd, right? If you're close by these areas, make sure you reserve your spot. Take your friend, take a family member and visit, show up for these summits, guys. We want to spread the message to a wide audience. So you got to show up. Share the flyer on your social media platforms so others can see the information, so they too can be part of this movement. It's all about that education. It's all about that legacy shift. And we want to ensure as many people as possible participate in this great movement. So don't keep it to yourself. Just come on the website and reserve your spot. If you're nearby, show up. Show up, okay? Also, we have our own BYOB shop. And guys, I'm telling you, we have some great merchandise in this BYOB shop. You just come on the website and you click here, go there now, visit or shop. And we have some great merchandise, guys, with great message, to spread that the word of economic empowerment. Come here, grab some merchandise so we can go out and represent. All right, they're merchandise, they're not pricey, they're quite affordable. So try visit our shop today and grab some of those beautiful merchandise. So like I said, again, greetings. Okay, we have some more here. I am a big bank. I am 7-7. All my trades end in profit. Good job. Drop those affirmations, guys, and keep saying them until they manifest. Okay. And like I said, BYOB is the largest economic empowerment movement, and we're here to provide you with a skill set. That education is key. And here's how we are going to support you. I'm going to walk you through our call schedules. Okay, on Mondays to Tuesdays at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our BYOB market analysis call. And here we help you understand the market and walk you through live trade setups. On Thursdays at 5:30 a.m., we have an intermediate class with Dr. Graham. Here's going to take you from basics through to, you're going to be moving from the basics onto the intermediate level, and he's going to show you how to mark up your charts, understanding structure. So make sure you tune in on these calls at 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. On Mondays and Tuesdays at 9:30 a.m., we have our weekly market setups to help you identify and see the market. On Tuesdays at 5 p.m., we have our live broadcast on our Rejoice network. Again, here you can connect with us via Facebook and YouTube. So come join the conversation by dropping your comments in the chat. And on Tuesdays at 9 p.m., we have our market talks, which is geared towards you understanding the BYOB cash out strategy and looking at FOREX. So tonight, on this call, I'm going to help you to understand the tools you will need to launch your success in trading. And I'm going to walk you through understanding the BYOB cash out strategy. I'm going to help you set up a broker account. And hopefully this evening we'll be able to take a trade. So, like I said earlier, we're moving away from the vibrata and we're going to be operating on TradingView, right? There's so many benefits of using TradingView, right? And again, like I said, you can access it right on the website. The live feed is there built in with the BYOB cash out strategy. So you can go there and do your analysis. There are some great advantages with using TradingView, as you can have multiple charts drawn up. You can have multiple watch lists. If you drop your charts, they will still be there, unlike the vibrata. Drop your charts, the charts will still be there. They're saved. You can add alerts to your charts. You can have different chart layouts. So as tonight, we'll touch on it briefly. And, if you have any questions, you can drop it in the chat. If you haven't used it yet, you will see it in use tonight. Okay, so I'm going to be moving over to TradingView, right? And if you're new, this is what it looks like. This is TradingView. And I'll just walk you through the parameters here of, to tell you the different tools we have here. Okay, so on your left, we have a few tools for you. These tools you use them to help you to drop your charts, to plot your charts, but as you dive in the skill set, plugging in on the 5 a.m. calls, you will see how to implement these tools, okay? At the top of the chart, you have your different time frames, 5 minute, 15, 31 hour, you have your time frames here. At the bottom of the chart, you have your date and time. And to your right, you have your price. All right, and if you notice, we have two prices running here. One is the Hikanashi price, and the next is our current price. But you can differentiate between the two, because the current price, if you look to the bottom right here, you will see it in bold here, 1.23362 GBP. This pair we're looking at is GBP USD. So this is the current price in the market as we speak, right? On the chart as well, I like to have my, you can have different, like I said, you can add your alerts, you can create a watch list, right? And creating a watch list, you can just click in anywhere in the chart, you right click, and you see here, add alerts. You can add alerts. So if you have analyzed your chart and you don't want to sit all day to babysit the chart, you know where your price is coming, you set an alert there. Once price gets into that zone, it will send you an alert on your laptop, if you're using a laptop, and to your phone, right? Then you can go and, check it out to see where your price is at and, continue further with your analysis on your chart. So just right click and click add alert, right? And you go create. And there it is, your alert is created, this line here. So once price gets, you know, your price gets to this alert here, it will trigger. It will, you will hear the sound and it will trigger. Let me see if I can get it popping for you so you can see. You can click on it as well. You can drag, move it around, right? Save. Okay. I like to add as well my countdown to bar close button. And to access that, this will enable me, if you let me know the time remaining for my current candle to finish and for the next candle to be formed. So if I'm on the 15 minutes time frame, each candle is 15 minutes. So it will tell me the time remaining for the current candle to end and for the next one to form. On the 1 hour, each candle, an hour, is the same thing. 4 hours, each candle is 4 hours, right? Different time frames, but it's the same market, right? So to access your countdown to bar close, there's a little button at the bottom right here. If you look down, following your price going down, there's a little wheel right here, your settings button. You can click on the settings and you just check this countdown to bar close, right? Once you check that, you will see the time running right here. So I'm on the 15 minutes time frame. It's telling me I have 10 minutes, 16 seconds left for the current candle to finish and for the next candle to be formed. Here you go, guys. Price has reached my alert. So here, you know, it gives you the trigger, and I got it on my phone as well. So good to set up alerts. You know, once you start diving in and, you know, understanding TradingView, it's a great tool to use to assist you in your journey, so you don't have to be sitting watching your charts all day. Okay, so we're looking at the currency pair GBP USD, right? GBP USD. And you know that a currency pair, it is a quotation of two pairs, right? Two different currencies, where one is quoted against the other. So the first currency pair in this example, GBP, is the base currency. And the second currency, the US dollar, USD, is your counter currency. So the GBP is the one being bought, and the USD is the currency we are using to buy 1 GBP. So if you look at our current price, like I showed earlier, bottom right here, it will cost $1.23 US to buy 1 GBP. That's all it's telling you. This is the current price, USD, to buy 1 GBP. So if you believe that the GBP will be strengthening, then you will be looking to buy. If you believe GBP is going to weaken, then you'll be looking to sell. And this is where your fundamental analysis comes in, your economic news. The fundamentals move the market, right? And the news, it's quite vital because the effects of the news will tell you whether currency is strengthening or weakening. So here in the Academy, we utilize 3 news sources: my FX book, FX Street, and FOREX Factory. We would go to the economic calendar and where it outlines the date the news is coming out, you know, the time it's going to come out, the currency pair that's going to be affected. And it also gives you a brief description of the event together with the outcomes and the impact it will have on the market. So prior to your trading, you want to pay close attention to your red folders. Those are your high impact folders, right? Because those will move the market aggressively. And you will hear more of the news in the mornings when you plug into the 5:30 a.m. calls. Mrs. Graham, she goes over it thoroughly in the mornings. So you want to ensure that you plug in so you can understand, you know, the effects, how one pair, and it will assist you with your trade, you know, what pairs you will trade, right, for that particular day, because the news fundamentals moves the market. So if you know a particular pair has a red folder, you know you're going to have some aggressive move in the market on those currency pairs. So those are the pairs you would want to trade that day. But plug in on our 5:30 a.m. calls and you will get more clarity on understanding your red folders and how to trade your currencies, your currency pairs. Okay, so this evening, like I said, we're going to be looking at the BYOB cash out strategy. This is our foundation. This is where we start, right? And I want to give, I want you guys to tag in the chats a big shout out to our mastermind team and also Miss Tasha M. Dyer for coming up with this creating this BYOB cash out strategy for us. It's a great strategy, right? It has been helping us throughout this journey. Understand, it's quite simple to understand. And once you grasp, guys, it's the beginning of great things to come, right? Tag them in the chat, guys. We are so grateful, so thankful for this strategy and for the mastermind team for, looking out for us, in creating this platform for us so we can all participate and change our lives, right? So this evening, we're going to be looking at the BYOB cash out strategy in its simplicity. We're going to be looking at a buy setup and also a sell setup using the BYOB cash out strategy. So we're looking at GBP USD. I'm on GBP USD. Let's look at GBP USD. And you're going to assist me this evening, right? If you have any questions, if you're new to the call, you have any questions, you drop it in the chat. So we're going to be looking at GBP USD for a potential buy opportunity using the BYOB cash out strategy, right? So here at the Academy, we have 3 indicators. I must tell you that we use to analyze price. We have 3 indicators we look at. Our stochastic, which is this purple shaded area, right? It's our leading indicator. Their second is our Hikinashi candles, which is our trend candles. These are lagging indicator. And our third is the PSAR, these little dots, another lagging indicator. So these are the 3 indicators we use when we're going to be analyzing using, the BYOB cash out strategy, right? And on the stochastics, if you look to the right in this purple shaded area, it's in a range. At the bottom, you have the 20 and to the top, the 80. So it's in a range from 20 up to the 80 marker. So we're going to be looking at a potential buy. So for a potential buy, we're going to be starting on our 15 minutes time frame. It's our time frame of analysis. So once you open your chart, you default to your 15 minutes time frame. It's your time frame of analysis, right? On this 15 minutes time frame, we need 3 indicators to be in alignment. 3 indicators to be in alignment. So for potential buy, we need our stochastic, which is our leading indicator, to be around the 20 marker, right? The stochastic should be around the 20 marker. The blue line crossing above the red line in an upward momentum tells you price is increasing. That's indicator number 1. You want to see a green candle with a flat bottom. And you want to, the third indicator is your PSAR below that flat bottom candle. So again, 3 indicators to be in alignment on your 15 minutes time frame. This time frame is a non-negotiable. All 3 indicators must be in alignment. Your stochastic must be pointing up. You must have a green flat bottom candle and your PSAR flip to the bottom. Okay, if you copy that, drop a 555 in the chat. Drop a 555 if you understand that. On your 15 minutes time frame, all 3 indicators must be in alignment. Blue line crossing above your red pointing up. You must have a green candle with a flat bottom, and you must have the PSAR below that candle. When all 3 are in alignment, then we're going to be moving to another time frame. Drop it in the chat. What's the next time frame up we're going to be looking at? What is the next time frame up that we're going to be looking at? And how many indicators do I need to see on this time frame? Drop it in the chat. You're going to help me this evening. So I started you off on the 15. 3 indicators must be in alignment. What's my next time frame? My 1 hour. Good job. 1 hour time frame. Yes, and that's my time frame of confluence, my time frame of agreement. How many indicators do I need in alignment on my 1 hour time frame? How many indicators do I need to be in alignment? 1 hour confluence, good. 2 indicators, good. 2 indicators I need on my 1 hour time frame. And the first one is my stochastic, because that's my leading indicator. My stochastic is my leading indicator. So my blue line should be crossing above my red line, and I must see the right color candle. I don't need a flat bottom. I don't have to have the PCR at the bottom, but I must see the green candle. If you have a flat bottom, it's even better. If the PCR is below, bonus, tells you there's momentum to the upside, okay? But it's not a must, but if you have it, it's great, but you must have the right color candle. You must have that green candle. 2 indicators on your 1 hour time frame. So where do I go next? What's my time frame of entry? So I've done my analysis on my 15. I've checked now on my 1 hour for confluence. Where do I go now for my entry? What time frame do I go for my entry? My 5 minutes time frame. Good job. I go to my 5 minutes time frame. And just like the 1 hour, I only need 2 indicators to be in alignment on my 1 hour time frame. 2 indicators. Again, my blue line, my stochastic, it's your leading indicator. The blue line should be above the red line, and you must have the right color candle. Again, you don't need a flat bottom. You don't need a PCR at the bottom, but you must have the right color candle, right? Once all your 3 time frames are in alignment, then it's time to execute your trade. You have done your analysis based on the BYOB casual strategy, 15 minutes in alignment, check for the 1 hour confluence, and your 5 minutes for entry. Once all 3 are in agreement, then you will execute your trade. And that's the BYOB casual strategy for a potential buy setup. If you're all clear, drop a 777, because we're going to be moving on to a sell setup. If you're clear, drop a 777. If you want me to some clarity, drop a 111. This is how simple it is, guys. The BYO, good job. Okay, so let's look at a potential sell setup. We just looked at potential buy. Let's look at a potential sell setup. And this time we're going to be looking at Euro AUD. Euro AUD, potential sell setup, right? And again, we're going to be starting our analysis on our 15 minutes time frame. How many indicators do I need on my 15 minutes time frame? Drop it in the chat. How many indicators do I need on my 15 minutes time frame? How many indicators do I need on my 15 minutes time frame? 3 indicators. Great job. And okay, so for a potential setup, again, your stochastic is your leading indicator. You want the stochastic to be around the 80 marker. You know, you want it to be around here, price decreasing, price going down. So the higher when you're selling going down, more pips for you. So for a potential sell setup, you want the stochastic to be around the 80 marker. Your blue line crossing below your red in a downward momentum tells your price is decreasing. And the beauty with this BYOB cash out and trading, guys, you make money on the movement of the market. If it's going up, you're making money. If it's coming down, you're making money, right? That's a great thing about this platform, right? So you want your stochastic for a sell setup to be around the 80, blue crossing below the red. You want to see a red candle with a flat top, and you want to see the PCR on top, right? So top, 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 stochastic around the 80 at the top, red flat top, and PSAR on top. So 3 indicators on your 15 minutes time frame. This time frame, all 3 you must have these 3 in alignment before you move on, right? Then we move to our 1 hour time frame, which is our time frame of confluence. It's our time frame of agreement. And again, we only need 2 indicators on this time frame. Our first is our stochastic. It's your leading indicator. And again, you want to see the blue line crossing below the red in a downward momentum, blue below the red. You want to see a red candle. You don't need a flat top. You don't have to have the PSAR on the top. If you have it, it's added bonus. It tells you there's momentum to the downside. But you must have the right color, okay? The right color candle, right? And in this case, we have our stochastic in the right position. We have the right color candle. So we have agreement on our 1 hour. So we drop down to our time frame of entry or 5 minutes time frame. And again, we only need 2 indicators to be in alignment. Again, your stochastic is your leading indicator, right? And you want to see your blue line crossing below your red line in a downward momentum, and you want to see the right color candle, okay? Once all your 3 time frames are in alignment, then you're good to execute this trade, Euro AUD, for a potential sell setup. And this is the BYOB cash flow strategy, guys, in its simplicity. This is it. Once you grasp this, this is your foundation. Once you grasp this, guys, then it's up, up, up from here, right? Any questions, drop it in the chat, right? Any questions, drop it in the chat before we move on to the broker. Because once you analyze your trade and you're ready to execute, now you're gonna need a broker to plug in your trade. You're gonna need a broker, right? I know quite a few of us were using different brokers, but again, you can use any one of your choice. We don't advocate for any broker on here, right? You can use any broker of your choice. You can come to the website, and we have this website here, Compare Forex Brokers, right? You can come here and you can search by broker, by your country. I'm gonna be looking at, say, US Forex brokers. It will give you a list. It will compare a few, give you a list, and you can do some research, right? See what they have to offer, you know, and you can sign up with them. Again, we don't advocate for any broker, but on this platform, we use Owanda because it's so easy to set up. It's quite user-friendly for beginners. You know, it helps you maintain that discipline. So we use the Owanda broker on this platform. So I'm going to show you how to go about setting up the Owanda. Like I said, you can use any of your choice. Just come in and browse around, see what they have to offer, and you can sign up with any one of your choice, right? So you're going to go to owanda.com. So I'm going to show you how to set up the Owanda broker account. And the setup for all the brokers, they're quite similar. You know, they just ask for some personal details, or email address, and you can set up a demo account, right? The setup is quite similar across the board, right? So we're looking at the Owanda platform and how to set up the Owanda broker. So you would go to the website and you're going to type in owanda.com, right? Owanda.com. And then you will see this drop-down menu at the top here. You would click on the drop-down menu, okay? Then you will see here trading. You would click on trading. And it says here, try a demo account. So as a beginner, you want to try, you know, start trading in your demo account to practice. So you click try demo account. And again, you would plug in your details here. They'll send you a confirmation with some login details, and then you can get started. Your account is good to go. So once you've signed up with them, then it will take you, this is the platform, Owanda.com platform. Like I said, it's quite simple to use, quite user-friendly. You can set up a live account if you after doing your demo and you want to go live with them, you can set up a live account with them as well. So this is the Owanda platform. This is what it looks like. I'm going to walk you through. Right, if you look at the top, you see it shows here a demo. So if you had a live account, you can, switch between your demo and your live account by clicking on this little, these little dots here. Right, it shows you your details. It shows you manage funds. So this is where you're going to come in and, if you have a live account, this is where you're going to fund your account, right? To the left, you have a few tools here, your news, you can browse around, right? But I like to look at preferences. You can come and change your the background of your screen. So if you would prefer, it says theme. If you want a dark background or a lighter background, you can just come here and click on dark background and it will change it for you, right? So you change it for you. But tonight for teaching purposes, I'm going to be using the lighter background. So I'll switch, right? So you can come in here, guys, and browse around. Again, you have this little reset layout button here. For any reason, if you think you have done something wrong to the chart, you can't mess it up. But if you think so, you just click on this reset layout button. It will reset the chart for you. Okay, so over to your left here, you have the currency pairs, running here. And you can set up the currency pairs. You can customize it to suit your needs, whatever window you like it. Okay, so if you look at the bottom here, you have three little icons. You have a little pencil and you can click on the pencil, right? You can create your own little list, your own little watch list. The green plus signs here, you can add to the watch list, and the X, the red, you can, remove currency pairs from your watch list. So you can click to add and X to take them off. The second, the one in the middle here, icon, it just lists for you the different currency pairs, right? And then you have this third one here, you can customize it. This is the window I like, like I said, you can come in and customize the window. This is the one I like, it's more visible, right? And this is my little watch list here. Like I said, you can add or remove currency pairs from your watch list, right? If you look at the bottom here, you have accounts. So it shows you when you set up your demo account with whatever value, $3,000, $1,000, whatever, it will show here. Once you've plugged in your trades, you've profited on your trade, you will see your account increase. Or, if you've lost a trade, you will see the balance reduce. This is where you will see it. At the top here, you have trades. So once you enter your trade, you will see it running here. We'll look at a few examples, right? And at the top here, we don't use this chart whatsoever, right? You analyze on Trading View. You just come here to plug in your trade. And we're going to be looking at one example. So we looked at GBP USD for a potential, we had looked at GBP USD for a potential buy, right? So let's go to Owanda and let's find GBP USD. Here it is, GBP USD. To ensure you have it, your currency is populated there. All we use at the top here, if you see two buttons here, the sell button and a buy button, right? We have done it for a potential buy. So let's click on buy. Then you will have this new order window. Ensure you have, when you click on your currency pair, ensure it's the correct pair you're looking at, right? You have sell here, you have buy, you click on buy. And there are three areas on this we populate, right? Your units, your take profit, and your stop loss, right? So here, we say we're going for 10 pips. You can type it there. And we're going for stop loss, 10 pips as well. You just tap it there, type it there, 10 pips. Oops, 10. And here now we need to know what size, what lot size, what units we need to put in this area. And to populate this area, we go to my FX book or economic calendar, my FX book. So this is where you would go to get that information. My FX book to get your units. And if you look at the top here, you see FX calculator. Here, FX calculators. You click there. And you see position size calculator. You click here. And you will just plug in the information here and it will calculate it for you. So we're looking at GBP USD. Ensure you have the right currency pair, like I said. So GBP USD, here it is. And say we're operating with a $500 account, you plug it in. Like I said, this will help you to manage your account. Risk, you don't want to risk more than 3% of your account, even 2, right? Stop loss, 10 pips. You plug it here. Oops, that's 19, sorry. 10 pips, and you click calculate. So it will show you the results here. So this is the units, 10,000 units. So this is what you want to copy from here to your Owanda. This is the position size. And you plug it right there where you have units. Right there. And all you do now, you click on submit. Where's my submit button? One moment. Bye. Something is not right. One moment. Where is my submit button? One moment, guys. Let me do this again. I don't know why my button is not showing. GBP USD. And I'm buying. And I'm going for 10 pips. 10 pips take profit, 10 pips stop loss. And my units was 10,000. Where is my submit button? One moment, guys. It's hiding somewhere. Let me drag this up a bit. Margin level use. One moment. Sorry, I have 110. That's why. Sorry. 10,000. Let me type it in. Right, 10,000. Guys, I'm not seeing my submit button. Let me see. It's all the way at the bottom here. I don't know why it's not showing tonight. I'm not seeing my submit button, guys. One moment. I don't know why. Let me drag this thing up a bit. I don't know why my submit button is not showing. Guys, can you see the submit button from your end? Drop it in the chat. Can you see that submit button? I'm not sure why it's not showing right here. My submit button. Can you see the submit button? Drop it in the chat. Let me see if it's just my end. I don't know why it's not showing on my thing. Let me see. I'm fine. Can you guys see the submit button from your end? No, okay. I'm not sure what's happening, guys. I'm not seeing the submit button. I'm not seeing the submit button on here. Let me try something. Let me see what's happening. Because I want to show you how to. One moment, guys. Let me get this out of the way. Can you scroll from the far right side of screen? Yes, I'm trying to scroll to see maybe if it's because it seems to me like I'm not like at the bottom of my page. It's weird. The right side of the screen. I don't know why it's not. Let me try again, GBP USD. Let me see something. Let me just try it again, guys. Why it's not populating? Yeah, it's just cutting off half of it. The bottom bit is not showing at all. It is not showing the bottom part of the. It's weird. I wanted to show you. I don't know why it's not happening. Let me just refresh this thing one moment and see. I'm just going to refresh and just see. You know what? Let me reset layout. Yeah. Or maybe just let me just refresh this and see what happens. But it's quite simple to use, guys. So we're going to look at a trade. Let's look at a trade, live trade. And whilst this is being refreshed, let's look at a live trade, right? So if we were looking at Euro AUD for potential sell, let's have a look on Euro AUD. You know what? No, let's stick with GU. Oh my goodness. This thing is buffering a lot. Okay, let's look at one moment, guys. It's buffering a bit. I want to look at a live trade. Tonight, we might not find like a perfect setup, but let's look at a live trade. We looked at historic trades when we're doing the buy-sell setup. So let's look at a live trade. We had some news tonight on AUD. So let's look on one of these AUD or NZD pairs. Let's have a look. One moment. My laptop is buffering a bit. Let's look at the AUD pair. Let's look at NZD USD. We had some news tonight. So let's have a look to see what it's doing. We can find a live trade and then we can enter. See for one that will behave itself tonight. Oh my days. Okay, so we're going to be looking at a live trade. Okay, NZD USD. Again, like we said, we start on the 15 minutes time frame for analysis. And we're going to be looking at NZD USD for a potential sell, right? Let's look at it for a potential buy. Let's look at a potential buy, right? On my 15 minutes time frame, would this be ready? Would all my three indicators, are they in alignment? All my indicators in alignment on my 15 minutes time frame? Drop it in the chat. NZD USD, a potential buy opportunity. Is it ready? Nope, nope. So for potential buy, we need blue line crossing above, pointing up. We want to see a green candle, flat bottom, pizza at the bottom. We don't have that at present, right? So my 15 minutes is not ready. Let's check the 1 hour, see what's happening on the 1 hour time frame. Again, is my 1 hour time frame ready? Do I have my two indicators in alignment? Yes. Yes, my blue line is above my red pointing up. I have a green candle. Like I said, we don't need flat bottom. We don't need pizza at the bottom. You just need the right color candle. And we have that, don't we? Good. So let's move on to our entry, time frame of entry of 5 minutes. Or 5 minutes time frame. Is my 5 minutes time frame ready? Yes, yes, good. Yeah, blue line is above the red pointing up, and I do have a green candle, right? So my 5 minutes is ready, my 1 hour is ready, but my 15 is not ready. But just for trading purposes tonight, we're just gonna say, okay, NZD USD is ready for a potential buy, right? So we go to Awanda, and all you will do, go there and plug in your details, right? Let's see if this works now. I refresh the page, don't know what's happening. Let's see. Okay, let's find NZD USD, right? I don't have it on my watch list. So again, I go to my little pencil and I click on my pencil and I scroll down until I find NZD USD. And I'll add that to my watch list. NZD USD. Or do I have it on there? NZD USD. Okay, NZD USD. Here we go. So you just click on the green, click on the plus sign, and it will add it to my watch list. Should be here, NZD USD. So I click on NZD USD. And you see populate here. Then we're in for a buy. You click on buy. I hope I'll see my line tonight. You click on buy. It looks like it now. It was there a minute ago, then it disappeared. Guys, I don't know what's happening with my submit button tonight. I can't see it. It's not allowing me to scroll down any further. I'm not seeing my submit button, and I want to show you guys. I don't know what's happening. Why it's not showing tonight. But like I said, you populate, okay, and I'll just walk you through. We're going for 10 pips, take profit. We're going for 10 pips, stop loss. Again, where do I go to populate my units? Where do I go to get my units? Where do I go to get my units, to populate my units? Drop it in the chat. Where do I go to get my units? My FX book calculator. Good. So you go on your economic calendar. And again, you go to your FX calculators and your position size calculator, which will take you here, FX calculators. Make sure you have the right currency pair. So we're looking at NZD USD. So you open the menu and you type in NZD. NZD USD. Here we go. Again, we have a $500 account. We're not risking more than 2%, 10 pip stop loss, and you click calculate, and it populates it here for you. So it's telling me, again, my units is 10,000. So you copy that and you paste it over into your Oanda account. Put it right there, units. $10,000. And then you will click the submit button. I don't know why it's not showing here, guys. But if you're new to this call, you just take a note, you click your submit button, right? And then you will see your trade running. I don't know why mine is not showing here. It's not showing up at all. Right? You just click on submit. Then you will see your trades running at the bottom here, right? You will see them populate in this area, right? And once you click on a currency pair, once you place a trade, it opens two trades. It shows you one for the stop loss and it shows you one for your take profit. And then to the right of those, you will see a little pencil and an X, and right? You can use the pencil to modify. So if you want to change or take profit at any time during the trade, you can click on the little pencil and, make your changes. Likewise, your stop loss, you click on the little pencil and you can modify at any time. If for any reason you want to close out your trade, you can just exit out to close it out, okay? But you will see them running at the bottom here. Once, you've reached your take profit price in the market, it will take you out in profit and you will see it in your activity, right? Everything that you have done here, it will show in your activity report, right? But once you place your trades, it will show it here, your orders, your positions, it will show you here, right? And you can modify at any time. You can close it out at any time, right? And that's it, guys. This is how simple it is. It's quite user-friendly, Oanda, right? Keeps you in check, right? Ensure you're not, over leveraging and you're managing your risk properly. Okay. So if you're clear, this is it, guys. This is how simple it is. If all is clear, guys, just drop a last 777 to let me know that you've understood, you're all clear. Drop a 777. And again, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you all so much for showing up. Understanding the foundation is key. Then you can build and build and build. Start plugging into the 5:30 a.m. calls, the 9:30 a.m. calls, right? So to build your skill set, because like I said, guys, earlier, this is the way to go. The education is the key. And an educated trader is a profitable trader, but you got to plug in. Right, we're moving away from this Zoom platform. And again, to remind you, you need to get enrolled, right? Show up on these webinars to get the information that you need, right? Show up so you can get enrolled, because we're moving away shortly. We won't have this Zoom for much longer, right? And I'm telling you, the Academy, the setup is a beautiful, beautiful setup on the Academy, guys. The training is going to be tremendously helpful for you guys, right? So plug in, plug in, plug in. I implore you, go on the website again, browse around, familiarize yourself, show up to our summits, right? And let's make BYOB, let the name spread far and wide, that we are the largest economic empowerment movement in the history of mankind. So no further questions, guys. This is it. Is this recorded? I should think so. It is. It is. I think you can find it over on our YouTube channel, right? You can find this over on our YouTube channel. I'll see, guys, what happens, on this Owanda. I'm going to try and sort out this, see what's going on with this, this submit button, why it's not showing up, right? And I hope next week it will be all sorted for you. So if no further questions tonight, guys, thank you so much for coming out. And if Mrs. Reed, if you're on the line, could you close us out, please?
Thank you so much for a great session again tonight. We appreciate you so much. Let's pray. Well, here we are, God, again in your presence, here to cast all of our care on you because you care for us. And we thank you so much for being the glory and the lifter up of our heads. God, we commit all of our children and every family to you. And we're asking, God, that you cover our children, cover them with your blood, with your love, and with your presence. God, we're counting on you to lift every bowed down head, especially those who've lost their loved ones, God. Take their hearts in your hand, massage their hearts. And God, we just thank you for you. You're God all by yourself and you're sovereign. Now, God, we're thankful, appreciative, and grateful for our founder and our co-founder in the persons of Mr. Rogers and Miss Dyer, God. Thank you for the anointing upon the lives of all of our instructors. And God, we ask that you bless every member of this great movement and give us sweet sleep tonight and pleasant dreams or no dreams. And we ask you and thank you for it. In Jesus' name, amen, and thank God. And this officially ends this call. And we'll see you tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. God bless. Have sweet sleep.